Hello. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments or suggest a monitor that isn't on this list so others can benefit from your recommendation. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our new videos. Subject: Best monitors for work, gaming, and budget 2024. 4K 1440p HDR Ultrawide 1080p Esports. Disclaimer: Please note that the prices mentioned in this video were accurate at the time of its creation. Prices are subject to change. The product availability on the websites was as of the time this video was made. No compensation was received for promoting these products. This video was created solely for the purpose of providing unbiased guidance. If you require further assistance before making a purchase, please leave a comment or conduct a more thorough search for the product. If possible, it is recommended that you examine the product in person. Ensure that you make your purchase from reputable sources and websites. Verify that the product comes with a valid warranty card. Visually inspect the product upon receipt and record a video from the moment of delivery to the setup process. Best HDR Monitors. Asus XG27AQD-MG 4K QD OLEDs. The best HDR monitors on the market right now are 32-inch 4K 240Hz QD OLEDs, but they're also the most expensive, typically starting around $1,000, which is certainly a hefty price tag. Luckily, you can't go wrong with any of the Asus PG32UCDM, MSI321URX, Gigabyte FO32U2P, or Dell AW3225QF. They all perform exceptionally well. Your final choice should be based on any unique features that interest you and the price in your region. For most HDR gamers, we can't recommend anything but OLED at the high end, as OLED capabilities are so well suited to a wide variety of games. There are a few HDR LCDs we've liked in the past, such as the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7, but with current prices, it's difficult to recommend them. The only reason to choose an LCD is if you plan on doing a lot of productivity work, in which case burn-in concerns around OLED make that panel type less than ideal. If you want an OLED gaming monitor for its HDR capabilities but can't justify spending over $1,000, then the next best option is spending around $700 to get the Asus ROG Strix XG27AQD-MG. It's a 27-inch 1440p 240Hz OLED with a glossy screen coating and generally excellent performance, including great brightness characteristics. With its price sitting around the entry point for OLED monitors, it's hard to beat in the upper mid-range. For budget HDR gamers, we recommend the AOC Q27G3XMN. It features a 27-inch 1440p 180Hz VA LCD panel with 336-zone local dimming. It doesn't have the same tight control over HDR as an OLED, but its contrast is enhanced by a truly HDR-capable backlight, and it gets very bright. There are few monitors offering these sorts of capabilities at its $280 price point. Most are fake HDR products that are impossible to recommend for those who want to experience proper HDR gaming. This AOC monitor isn't fake, and we recommend it. Best Ultrawide. Alienware AW3423DWF 34-inch QD OLED. While we have tested more ultra-wide gaming monitors in recent months, in our opinion the best option has not changed. Get the Dell Alienware AW3423DWF. At just $800 to $900, the AW3423DWF is rarely beaten for value, and thanks to the latest suite of firmware updates, it also offers excellent performance. This Alienware is a 34-inch 3440 by 1440 165 Hz QD OLED, bringing benefits like elite response times and per pixel control. This panel can hit up to 1000 nits of brightness for small elements and excels at displaying HDR content, making it highly suited to single-player gaming, especially with the immersive ultra-wide format. It's not the fastest OLED available now that we have 360 Hz and even 480 Hz options, but the speed of OLED allows it to punch above its weight relative to an LCD operating at the same refresh rate. The DWF model is well calibrated, has decent SDR brightness, and Dell helps mitigate anxiety over burn-in with a 3-year warranty. The subpixel layout of this QD OLED panel isn't ideal for text quality, and like all OLEDs, there is a risk of permanent burn-in. The glossy screen coating is divisive, offering benefits in low ambient light environments but struggling in brighter conditions. Compared to other similar QD OLED ultrawides, it's hard to beat the AW3423DWF in value. There are newer 240 Hz panels that we are about to test. However, their expected pricing is higher than this Alienware, so we'll see where things land in the next few months. For now, Dell has done a fantastic job of keeping this display performing well and competitively priced. We've also seen the release of OLED ultrawides lately, such as the Asus ROG Swift PG34WCDM. While these monitors have some advantages like a higher 240 Hz refresh rate, there are other areas where they aren't as strong. In general, we still prefer a QD OLED alternative. The main reason we can't recommend them is their ludicrously high $1,300 MSRP, which makes them impossible to recommend when compared to the $800 AW3423DWF. So, again, just go with the Alienware. Best 1080p for esports. Asus ROG Swift Pro PG248QP, Bank XL2566K. If you're after a premium esports gaming monitor, there are two options on the market best suited for that task, but be prepared to pay a hefty price. They are the Asus ROG Swift Pro PG248QP, priced at a whopping $880. And the comparatively more affordable Bank XL2566K at $600. Both are 24-inch 1080p TN LCD monitors, with the Asus option going up to 540 Hz and the Bank up to 360 Hz, both offering elite-tiered backlight strobing support. The main benefit of the Asus PG248QP is the higher refresh rate for better motion clarity and input lag, as well as its elite ULMB2 backlight strobing technology. It's the clearest, fastest LCD we've tested so far, though its high price tag is very off-putting. The Bank XL2566K isn't quite as fast, but it's cheaper, and its DiAC Plus backlight strobing tech also performs very well. As both the Asus and Bank options use TN panels, they are designed exclusively for high-performance gaming and not visual quality. They have atrocious viewing angles and are nothing special when it comes to other aspects of image quality, like contrast ratio or color gamut. The Asus PG248QP is the better calibrated monitor and even offers a bit of wide gamut, but the primary use case here is competitive gaming and seeing your enemies with the greatest possible clarity. Not a whole lot has changed in the 1080p product class over the last few years. The reason you'd consider a 1080p monitor in 2024 is that you're either after one of the cheapest displays you can get, or you want a super high refresh rate option for serious competitive gaming. For anything between these two categories, there are better options, particularly 1440p monitors which offer great value for money. In the budget category, we recommend the AOC 24G4, also known as the 24G4X in some regions. This is a newer, better version of the 1080p AOC monitors we've been recommending previously, such as the 24G2 SP and 24G2. It also outperforms similar budget monitors like the Gigabyte G24F2, and at around $150, there aren't any better or more reliable choices. The 24G4 is a 24-inch 1080p 180Hz IPS LCD monitor that features improved response time tuning and a higher refresh rate relative to its predecessor. It's not an outstandingly fast display, but it offers a good contrast ratio, wide color gamut, great factory calibration, and low input lag. This creates a nice overall package that delivers a strong balance of motion performance and color quality. It's common in this price range for one of those aspects to be neglected, but that isn't the case with the 24G4, making it a solid entry-level monitor choice.